Today, we're going to talk about how I cleanse my face. Actually, how I remove my makeup. And it occurred to me that I've not talked about skincare at all, probably in 6 or 8 months. So I have been doing some things different. And although this is not about skincare today, cleansing your face, cleansing my face, I feel definitely is a part of my skincare. So I have been trying 4 products and they're all basically the same, and we're going to talk about them. And maybe by the end of this video, we will have come to some conclusions about which I think is best for me, and you may or you may not want to rethink how you're cleansing your face. So let's go. Hi there. In case you're new to this channel, my name is Patty and I'm RXSTRMOM. And I'll just start right off by telling you that I am 80 years old and I've been wearing makeup and washing it off of my face for many, many years. And let me tell you too that my skin at this stage of my life is pretty normal, and some days it leans a little bit to the dry side, but I would say pretty normal most of the time. I've been on YouTube now for about 12 years, maybe 13, and long before I started my YouTube channel, I used Purity Made Simple by Philosophy to cleanse my face. I also used it with my Clarisonic, and I used my Clarisonic every night for years, and I mean years. And finally, I had talked about my Clarisonic for so many years and so many times on this channel that Clarisonic contacted me and asked me if they could send me their newest version. And of course, I said yes. Well, what happened was I gave my old one to my sister and started using the new one. And not long after that, Clarisonic went out of business. And not too much longer after that, my new Clarisonic died. And I had nothing. I didn't want to spend that kind of money on another one that someone might still have in stock and not have any kind of a warranty on it. So I just quit cold turkey. I loved my Clarisonic. If you followed me going way back, you know. And I loved the Purity Made Simple with it. And I used it every morning and every night, both of them. I continued to use the Purity Made Simple with just using different methods, using different tools. And at some point, about 5 or 6 years ago, I found these microfiber cloths to wash your face with. I got them on QVC. I'm pretty sure they still carry them. Don't know if they carry them in this color, these colors, or this size, but you can see what it is. I love them. I tell you, I have about 5 or 6 of these, and I love them. I have learned that not all microfiber cloths are the same. They're different. They're actually for different purposes, I think. But these were designed and made for cleansing your face. And I believe the company is Campanella. I will leave a link to these in the description below. So I started cleansing my face with these, loving them. They even claim that all you have to do is wet them, add water to them, and scrub your face with them. And that was it. It would take everything off, take all your makeup off. I've never done that because I liked my Purity Made Simple. And then about a year ago, my Purity Made Simple just, I don't know, there was just something about it that it just didn't seem to be getting my face clean. I was just not pleased with it. And I started trying different cleansers. And I have used several different things since then. I've tried several different ones, and it was almost like my face was telling me, you just need to do something so totally different, Patti. And back in the summer, this last summer, I was approached by Colleen Rothschild to try her products, and she wanted to do a sponsored video. And I thought about it, and I thought, so many of you had asked me over the past couple of years if I had tried Colleen Rothschild, and I had not. So I knew that there were some of you who were interested in it, at least. So I said, yes, I would do it. I would try the products first and make sure I liked them. But the one item that I fell in love with instantly was her Radiant Cleansing Balm. And this is the little travel size. And she also included a muslin cloth with it. And you can see I have not been using this every single day because I've been trying some other balms also. But I love this. I love the scent of it. As many of you know, I am very sensitive to fragrance. I have to be really careful, not only about fragrance in skincare, but fragrance in perfumes or colognes, fragrance in body lotions. Anything I put on my body, I have to be really careful with. This I could use, and I loved it. And you can see the little ridges in it because I take my fingernail and get about a dime size or a nickel size and just rub it into my fingers and really go all over my face. I don't do my eyes. I will tell you how I clean my eye makeup off in just a minute, but I do everything but my eyes, my neck, and then I take a little bit of warm water and I just sort of massage it in. As soon as I start my process of applying the balm, I take one of my microfiber cloths and I put it under the hot water and I just let it soak up really hot water in the sink. And so once I've massaged all of this in, I take that hot cloth, wring it out really well, and then I hold it on my face like this for a few seconds. And it feels wonderful. And once I do that, then I start and I rub all of this off of my face. All of the makeup, the balm, everything. It's like it just, as I'm rubbing that in before I add the water, you can just see the makeup breaking up. It's like it melts. So I use this, I'll wring it out under the hot water. By then I'm turning the cold water on just a little bit and rinsing this cloth out. And I rub again in circular motions, usually get it all off. And when I'm absolutely positive that all of my makeup is off, my towel is completely clean, I splash my face with the water and then take a regular towel and just blot my face dry. So that's when I fell in love with the balm type of cleansers for my face. From the day I used this the first time, I did not use it until I decided to try a different one. But let me go back and tell you how I get my eye makeup off, because I do that first. Now, this definitely takes my eye makeup off. I've tried it. It takes it all off, not a smidge left on there. But for several years before my Clarisonic broke, I was cleansing my face with one of the dupes for the Neutrogena oil-free eye makeup remover. And for those of you who have been around, you've seen me talk about this a lot. This is a dupe of the Neutrogena. This is the Equate brand from Walmart, but CVS makes one. I think I'm not sure if there are Rite Aids still out there, but they used to have their own dupe for it, but it's $2 or $3 cheaper for the same amount. It's not expensive anyway. But I will tell you that this is not the top that comes on it. It comes with a similar top, but this top is one of those that you can snap and open and just pour it out. You don't have to take the top off. So what I do, and I don't even know what this top came from originally, but I have been using this one for years. But after I shake it, I take just a cotton round and I pour just a good little amount on there, not so that it's dripping. And then what I do is I take it and I put it over this eye and just press it and leave it there for maybe 5 or 10 seconds and then just swipe it away. And all of my eye makeup, mascara, eyeliner, eyeshadow will be on that pad. Now, since it's soaked through, I take the other side and do the same thing. Swipe it, and it's all there. And I look in a mirror, and if I see any little traces, I can just roll it over like that on a clean spot and just catch whatever's there. It moisturizes around my eyes. It just, I'm not rubbing and tugging on my eyes because of this. And again, this came from Walmart. It'll be linked. I love it. I can't see myself trying anything else. I've tried the Bioderma. I've tried just other brands of something similar to this. It's not as easy as this is. Waterproof, it doesn't matter. That's how I was first introduced to the cleansing balm, was through Colleen Rothschild actually doing that video for her. So I love it. As I said, it has a scent. Don't know what the scent is. Sort of smells like honey maybe. The next, I'd been using this and I knew I was going to need to repurchase it, but I thought, I know nothing about cleansing balm, so let me just see what else is out there. And it was about that time, I think it was before Christmas, I saw where CeraVe was coming out with a makeup removing cleanser balm. And I went to Ulta and they had it. And I bought it to try out. And this is it. And it only comes in this one size. This comes in several sizes, or a few sizes. But you can see, hopefully, maybe you can see there's a little chunk right there. So I've used all this. But the reason I've used all this is because I have to use more of this than I do of this. And also, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this and put just a little bit on the back of my hand so that you can see. Can you see it? It just dissolves. It's already liquid. It is liquid that quick. Let me show you the CeraVe. And this has been like this since I opened the jar. It's hard, much harder than this in the container. So you can you see it? It's much thicker, and it doesn't melt down as fast. Took my makeup off, took my eye makeup off, but I didn't like it nearly as well. I didn't like the smell. It's just not a pleasant smell. And this was really sealed when I purchased it. So, and it's almost like it's chunky. Didn't like this at all. And I wanted to use this, so I was using it. I had stopped using this because I sort of wanted to save it, but I used all of this except for maybe enough for one more day. And it's just been sitting on my vanity. I was watching QVC one day, and I'm sort of familiar with the Elemis skincare line, and this may have been the Today Special, I'm not sure. But they were selling their Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm, and it comes in different flavors or different scents. And I think there was maybe 4, and not being able to smell them, I thought I would just get the original. I sort of thought that it might be very similar to this, and I would have to go back and tell you what I paid for it because the price is different now, but it is very, very, other than the smell, and it's not, I mean, it's fine. I can use it. It doesn't smell as good as this one does, but I have no issues with this whatsoever. And you can see I've really been using it. I'm almost positive it was some kind of a special because it was cheaper than it is now. I checked, and you got two for, I don't remember what they were, but you got 2 of these this size, and this is a pretty good size. It's the 1.7 ounce. Let me show you. I mean, you just touch this, just like the Colleen Rothschild. You just touch it, and it's melting. I didn't put all of it on there, so, and you can just see it's melting. Takes my makeup off, my eye makeup, beautifully. Very pleased with this. Very pleased. Still, I'm thinking it's expensive. There has to be a better one out there, or one as good that can compare to these but be not as pricey. And about 2 weeks ago, I saw this being reviewed, and I decided to order it. It was on Amazon, and it's called Versed Day Dissolve Cleansing Balm. And this is the only scent that it comes in. And this is what it looks like. You can tell I've used it. I'm not sure what it smells like, but it's fine. It sort of reminds me of the Elemis in that it's not heavily scented, but it's not a scent that bothers me. Same thing. As soon as I put it on my skin, it's dissolved. Clean, takes my makeup off, takes my eye makeup off, just like the others. So I'm sort of convinced that they probably all do the same thing. But except for the CeraVe, it takes just the tiniest amount to cover, because it's so emollient, it just covers your whole face. It's like it spreads and covers your face. So I thought, okay, this one is 2.3 ounces. This was, I said 1.7. The CeraVe was 1.3 ounces, and this travel size of Colleen Rothschild is 1 size. And as I said, this you can get in maybe 3 or 4 different sizes. What I did is I decided to look at the cost, the real cost of these. Now, I have enough cleansing balms here to last me probably well into next year. But I broke it down by how much it was per ounce. And let me tell you, this was interesting. The Colleen Rothschild in this travel size is today, and I checked today, if you're interested in any of these, and go click on my link or just go on your own, the price may be different, because prices always change. So today, the travel size is $24 for this 1 ounce size, which means it's $24 an ounce. I thought, that's expensive. You can also get this in I think the next largest size was a 3.3 ounce, and I have my notes here. It was $65. So what I did on this one, what I did on this small travel sizes, it's just $24 an ounce. That was easy. But I did the math on the 3.3 ounce size, and that came out to $19.70 an ounce. Cost per ounce cheaper than the trial size. All right, so let's go to the CeraVe. This today at Ulta was $13.99 for 1.3 ounces. Well, that's so close to 1 ounce. I'm just going to say $13.99, and that just maybe a little bit less for this one. And this is the only size it comes in. I purchased the Elemis. The deal on it was you got 2 of these. Well, as I said, I don't remember what I paid, but today on QVC, you can still get 2, and they're $66. This is 1.7 ounces for 1. I got 2 for $66. That's 3.4 ounces total. And when I did the math on that, it was $19.41 per ounce. So we've got $19.70, $13.99, $19.41. The Versed is 2.3 ounces, and this was $18 for 2.3 ounces. And the math on that comes out to $7.82 per ounce. This is by far the best buy. I mean, really no comparison, because the next cheapest one was the CeraVe, which I didn't like at all. To me, that's not even, doesn't matter, because I'm not going to buy it again. This Versed, Amazon, I like it. I like it. So, yeah, I'm loving the cleansing balms. They're so easy. I still miss my Clarisonic. I would love for them to come back in business, because let me tell you, I'd own one for sure. I will say too that I am getting ready to talk a little bit about skincare, because my skincare, I'm finding some new things that I like. Many of you know that I love the Skin Cosmetics, Dimitri James, his Divine Elixir Face Vitamin C with Manuka Honey Face Oil. I love that. I have been using that probably 5 years or so, and I love it. It is my Desert Island product for my face. Some days that's the only skincare I put on, and put my makeup on top of it, and it's just fine. I think the key to that is using just the tiniest little bit of it. I put just about a dime size in the palm of my hand, rub my hands together to warm it, and then just pat it on my face. And it lasts forever. The bottles are small. I'm on auto delivery for it on Home Shopping, and I just like it. I really do like it. I don't use it anywhere else on my body. I don't overdo it. I think if I overdid it, I would be like a greased monkey. But I don't. I use just the smallest amount and rub it in and pat it on my face, and instantly my face looks better. Instantly. But you just have to catch it when it's a good price. I believe I saw that it's now on Amazon. I'll look and see if it is on Amazon, and if it is, I will list it below too. It's not always on Home Shopping, but if it's on Amazon, that would be a good way to get it, because I think Amazon has, well, I know they do, auto delivery on some products, and it's possible they have it on that too. But I have ordered, I have seen a couple of other products that I'm interested in, skincare-wise, that I have ordered. And when they get here and I have an opportunity to try them out, I will talk to you about those and let you know what they are and how I feel about them at 80 years old. I think for those of us who are truly aging, we just want it to be simple. We're getting to the point of wanting it to be simple. I know I am. The fewer products I can use, the better. And I just don't want to spend. I just don't want to use 7 or 8 products on my face every morning and every night. I just want to get it done. So that's what I'll do. I will let you know just as soon as I get those in and have a chance to try them. So let me know what you think. Do you use a cleansing balm? If you do you use one that's different from these? And tell us in the comments how you feel about it. Obviously, I would think if you're continuing to use it, you like it, it's working for you. But it might be another one that at some point I might want to try again. I want to work my way through the 3 of these that I haven't emptied, and who knows how long that's going to take. But I would be open to trying some others, especially if they're a little bit cheaper per ounce. If you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you will. Just hit that subscribe button, watch it light up. Also click that little bell so you'll be notified every time I post a new video. I hope you go out and have a wonderful day. Be kind to yourself so that you can be kind to others. Know that I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.